kick in the back pocket for the Panthers. Legs to go along the line towards defensive 50. Lovett, Rickett. Lovett put the big hand up, couldn't take the mark. Rickett did well. Can he pick it up? He can. Left foot kick back. Oh, it's out of bounds on the full. It's in the car park.
You can see where he's looking.
Yeah, he was trying to bring it back, but the left foot didn't help him there. And another kick to Pisano in the last line of defence for Bell Post Hill. Still goes down the line, this time a bit shorter. Oh, doesn't hit a target again. Popovsky, and Schwennerson takes the mark. Kane. So Kane Schwennerson, 45 out, wants to play on now. Does so. Uses the umpire as a bit of a shield. Puts it to the corridor. Over the back. The mark not taken by Fitzsimmons or Pittman, and rush through for a behind to North Geelong. So they go to 2-2-14. They trail Bell Post Hill 3-2-20. 2 minutes played, Commonwealth Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
So the short kick in from full-back went to Pisano, and Pisano goes to that far side of the ground. This time it's out in front of Barton. He doesn't take the mark to Blasio.
Gets a free though.
Yep, got the push in the back, and the free kick to Tim Barton. So he's now got the ball, and he's looking for options further afield. He's going to go down the line, but it looks at him. He's asking for someone to come. He's been called to play on now. Gets around Pittman. He drives the ball towards the centre wing. Up there, mark's not taken. Picked up there. Handball comes back inside. Again, tackle comes on. Player's just lying on top of the ball.
That's a hold. He's got it this time.
Yep. The punch was definitely there. He did drag it back in.
He did.
And the resulting free kick goes to North Geelong. The quick kick goes forward and found de Blasio. Is he hobbling a bit?
No, well, yeah.
He is now, but I think he just hurt his ankle. He'll be right.
So the handball goes towards Bryant, who puts the ball into the forward.
Oh! Up over the top.
Dropped it.
Hold on to it.
Oh,
no.
You can't pay that.
No.
You can't pay that.
De Blasio's done a calf.
You can't. But yeah, he did it in the contest with Lovett, with who was it before? Over on the half-back flank. He did his shoulder as well, I think, at the same time.
So we've got Paul Briggy with a supposal
half
mark. About 20 metres out from goal, directly in front. So Briggy now will have a chance to tie things away again. He comes in from 25 metres out, directly in front. Nice looking kick off the boot. Paul Briggy has his second goal of the afternoon, and things are level. 3 apiece, 3 goals, 2 apiece, I should say. And we have travelled nearly 4 minutes, second quarter. Commonwealth Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
Well, I tell you what, I love to see Briggy flying. I love to see him crashing through the packs. But I also love to see him hold on to him. And he didn't do that time, and the umpire got carried away and paid a mark, which could be crucial later on. The other thing, I just had a look around. I think one of the Swennersons, maybe both of them, Luke Parker, I just took my jumper off in here. It's hot. They're wearing the long-sleeve jumpers. God, it must be hot out there in long-sleeve jumpers.
You don't play with fate in the second semi. You've been wearing them all year. You wear them in the second
Yeah, but
semi.
it hasn't been this hot all year.
Back to the middle. Rickett and Lovett. Lovett gets it down, roved by Whitney. The don't argue. There's the don't argue. He gives it away, so North Geelong will take the free kick. So Key from the middle, chips it towards Rickett. They want to try and hurt Lovett going the other way, and Rickett now goes there towards Parker, who goes up.
Great mark
against Addy, and will shoot for goal from 45 out, 45-degree angle.
Well, I don't think the distance will be a problem, Smithy.
Oh, I would think so, mate. The netball girls might be in trouble.
Land right on the wing attack, Scott, here.
So Luke Parker, southern end of the ground, 45 out, 45-degree angle, comes in, and that is a beautiful kick off the boot. Straight through the middle, puts his first on the board, and the Magpies take the lead. They go to 4-2-26. They lead Bell Post Hill 3-2-20. Commonwealth Hotel, second quarter scoreboard, 5 minutes played.
Well, you can certainly say about Luke Parker that he's a beautiful mark, a magnificent mark, but the one thing he does better than anything is kick, and he just went back, and it was a lay-down misère for him. He just went bang from 45. It was like someone else being about 25 metres out. And, well, I said it hasn't been productive, his forward thrusts this year, but this one looks like it might be working.
That was a good grab too. Good one grab. Not too sure what de Blasio's done. We couldn't see whether he had his boot off or not. But ball back in the middle of the ground, tapped down by Lovett. Hardman, Key, there, taken off the ball by Lantini. He's over the top of it now. And the umpire's going to come in very quickly. And will take possession of the ball. So it hasn't travelled that far from the centre circle. Thrown up by the umpire once again. Lovett's in there, gets the ball down. Out of the contest, goes towards Whitney, puts it on his boot very quickly to the half-back line. Jared Bryant goes back and takes a mark on Rob Wood. So he now has time to steady himself, look at his options further afield, comes out wide, again, Pittman leads up, finds space very nicely, Jamie Pittman. Turns and goes on his left foot towards centre half forward. Kick needed to be good. Wright was coming across. Didn't take the mark, but ground level he recovered very quickly. Puts the ball out in front of DeSanto. Chasing him Tar. You reckon PJ will have the edge on him here, but he's picked the ball up just inside the field of play. Will come back on his right side. Chip the ball backwards and has Van Creeken. So Van Creeken now with the ball for North Geelong. Had Hardman across the ground. Didn't look that way. He now goes short. And going across and a good mark up, lead up to Parker again. He could nearly bomb it from here as well. Goes long and towards the goal square. Going back, marked. Oh,
Good
PJ
mark.
DeSanto kept his eye on the ball.
I think it's
I
Fitzy, isn't
think
it?
it's Fitzy.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is too. That's the old fella. No problem at all there. So a good grab in front of Pisano.
He's good overhead, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Him and Parker, they're good.
Oh, they are.
He did in the grand final, didn't he?
Yeah.
Fitzsimmons from point blank range goes back and he kicks his first goal of the afternoon. And it will be the fifth goal now for North Geelong. So they move very quickly to 5 goals, 2:32, 3:2:20. Bell Post Hill, 7 minutes gone, second quarter, coming over the hotel scoreboard.
Well, he is very good in the air, but I reckon a lot of that time was anticipation. He knew exactly where Luke Parker was going to put that ball, and he had the position over the other players, over the Pisano and those blokes. He just had the right position, and they just couldn't get back in time. And I think if they had judged it as well as him, it's a one-on-one contest, but he just judged it beautifully. North Geelong have the ascendancy now, and they've done what we've said they had to do. When they've got it, kick goals. Let's see if the Panthers can come back and get their ascendancy back. That's what's happened today and the last time we've seen them play.
Rob Wood having a run in the ruck now for Bell Post Hill up against Miller. Rickett off the ground, Lovett off the ground.
And I don't like this one little bit.
So Miller goes up, gets it down. He does his own roving work and picks it up, kicks it out of mid-air. Schwennerson up against Whitney, punched away. Addy followed up, did nicely for Bell Post Hill, out wide. Good kick for the Sergeant, sits for him, does it. Yes, it does now. He gets it. And half back. Made hard work of it, but got it. Goes along the line. Barton can't take it with him. Got half a trip. The umpire said play on. Goes to Fantella, outboard. Right foot kick towards half forward. No mark taken by Turner. Eels is back there as well. Shull threw the handball out. You threw it out, said the umpire. It was a throw. The Panthers will take the free kick. Right half forward, northern end of the ground. So Wood now. Off a step, long towards the goal square.
Yeah,
third
beautiful
line, if you
mark.
don't mind, Whitney. And Dylan Whitney, who's kicked 2 goals, won this for his third, and the fourth for Bell Post Hill. He's directly in front from 20 metres out.
Third man up, mate.
Third man up, red at the better. Put the hands up, and it stuck.
It was a good kick from Wood too. It went a fair way.
It did. He kicks off a step and just kicks at 50. So Dylan Whitney comes in, left foot, 20 out, kicks the goal. So his third of the afternoon. Fourth for Bell Post Hill. They go to 4-2-26. Trail North Geelong 5-2-32. It's Commonafine Hotel second quarter scoreboard. 9 minutes played.
I know it's hot, but I'm starting to get goosebumps. I think we might have I think we might have what we wanted. I tell you what, the ascendancy goes back. They kick a goal, Bell Post, when they have to kick one, and oh boy, I don't like Wood in the ruck. He's rucking against big blokes. I'm not worried about who gets a tap out, but he gets a knee in the guts, or the bloke falls on him, and there's one of your playmates. I don't like it. Surely there's someone else who can go up in the ruck. And I'll tell you another thing. The two on ballers, Whitney and Fitzsimmons, have both gone to the 4-line kick goals.
So ball back in the middle of the ground. Neither player gets a tap down. It's running Bell Post Hill's way. Woods there. Head over the ball. Handball comes out to Lentini. Lentini further afield. Kick going to the forward line. Tar leads out. Got a favourable bounce. Couldn't pick it up. He has support. And the ball has come out, ends up in the hands of Barton, who kicks round the body. It goes high, it goes long, back towards Baseley. Oh, he's taken a great grab. Caleb Baseley. He plays on quickly, goes back outside, and he has found Sulix, I think, about 20 metres out directly in front of goal. So, again, a chance to shore things up or level the scores here. And Attila Sulix will go back and have a shot for his first goal of the afternoon. From about 20 metres out, no further, directly in front, he comes in. Can he finish off the good work? Basically, no, he's not. He's put it right across the front of goal and through for a minor score. So 4 goals, 3 now to Bell Post Hill, 5-2 to North Geelong. 11 minutes gone, second quarter. Commonafine Hotel scoreboard.
So Taylor Reynolds kicks in quickly to DeSanto, takes the mark. Just inside defensive 50. Somewhere to go wide for him. He goes in that direction. Woods is there. Fitzsimmons goes up off the back of the pack. Falls to the side, in fact, right, close to the boundary line. wants to see it over. I think he's done just that. He has, and it'll be a boundary throw-in. In between wing and half forward. Ruck contest, Wood and Miller.
De Blasio's, I reckon, gone into the rooms.
Miller gets it down. Eels. Roves does well. Breaks out from the front of the stoppage and goes now. Terrible kick off the boot towards half forward. Schwenneson Kane had it, lost it.
Oh, he took it off him.
Poposky ripped out of his pocket. Gave it to McLeod. Short little kick. Missed a target. Brent Schwenneson comes at it. Centre wing. Quick handball to right. Oh, he drags it in. Needs to get rid of it now. Got one high, said the umpire. Will take the free kick.
Bit lucky.
Yeah, so lucky right. Just inside the centre square at centre wing. Plays on, never behind his mark. Sets the task up there for Ben Bryant. It's okay though. Second effort was good. Runs through centre half forward. 55 out. Right foot kick high. Set for Briggy and Parker to go up. And Parker takes
He's
it.
got
Second
it.
grab. And we'll shoot for goal from 15 out directly in front. So Luke Parker, who's kicked one this term.
I reckon you can make that too, mate.
Comes in, 15 out. Kicks the goal. He's second, the sixth for North Geelong. They go to 6-2-38. They lead Bellpost Hill 4-3-27. Commonwealth Hotel second quarter scoreboard, 12.5 minutes played.
I'll tell you, that's the difference. They went down there, Bellpost Hill, and missed an easy one. North Geelong got it back and kicked theirs, and that could be the difference. I've just had this one dreaded feeling that after 4 quarters the last time we've seen them, almost 2 quarters now, with the pressure, surely one of these sides has to break sooner or later. Surely. You would think, wouldn't you?
You'd think so, but I don't know.
I hope not, but gee.
So back with the umpire, middle of the ground. Wood up against Miller. Miller first time and second time. Knocked it towards centre half forward. Coming out. Lima doesn't take it. Pisano coming through. He took the ball, then lost it. Picked up by Van Creek and goes quickly back into their forward line. Out wide towards Parker. Leads in the race for the ball. Has Addy right in his hammer. Oh, good work, Luke Parker. Looks back inside. Went towards Briggy and Hardman. Both players, they interfered with each other a little bit. It was handball over the top from Popovsky, who cleaned up. Went outside. And well from the half-back line goes towards Sulik on centre wing. Kicks out wide. And I think it just lands in the field of play. And runs over the boundary line. And will be thrown back in.
Tell you what, it takes a good player to do what Luke Parker just did to Camaddy and turn him inside out. Not many can do that. That's why he's my favourite player. He's back on my favourite list.
Ball thrown back in again. Miller does the work at ground level. Get a little tap. Goes towards Eels. Eels handballs over the top to Hardman, who's just outside 50. Goes looking for.
In the back.
Pushing the back there. Definitely was. Fitzsimmons out on a strong lead again. And he's taken the mark. He's on the boundary line, so it's a difficult kick there from that position.
The thing with the way Fitzsimmons is playing down there, they're not missing him out of the centre at the minute.
He chips the ball back inside. We'll find Hardman. So he's just outside range. So the little short kick over the top goes back towards Parker again. Caught in the sandwich. Picked up by Fursland. Over the top towards Addy, who bundles the ball towards the boundary line. And it's going to be a throw-in. Forward pocket, 20 metres around from behind post. 15 minutes gone to second quarter. Commonwealth Hotel scoreboard. 6-2 North Geelong. 4-3 Bellpost Hill.
So throw in. Miller up against Wood. Throw in now. Wood from behind, from in front. Got it to the side of the pack with a big thump. Vantella coughed the footy up. Hutchinson just on the ground. Left foot kick. Is it coming back?
It is.
Just literally straight off the bench. Rod Hutchinson straight into the play and kicks the goal. So his first of the afternoon. The 7th for North Geelong. They go to 7-2-44. They lead Bellpost Hill 4-3-27. Commonwealth Hotel second quarter scoreboard. 15 minutes played.
You pick up the ball in a pack and you got nowhere to go. You always turn to the boundary. You never turn back into the corridor. And he gave it up, Fantella, and that gave North Geelong. Even if he gets it out to the boundary and gives it to North Geelong, the goal's a lot more difficult to kick from out there, but that made it easy for him. He went the wrong way. And in a game with pressure like this, one mistake costs you dearly.
They've got away again. They've kicked 5 in the second quarter to 1. So now got the ball with the umpire back in the middle of the ground. Lovett has gone onto the forward line. I thought he saw him come back on, but he might come off the ground. But it's in there is Martin. Tap comes down. Ground level. Ball picked up by Fantella, who handballed to Carter. Went into the half-forward line. Page out in the lead. Matheson gets the ball down to the ground. At ground level, Caleb Basey was working hard there. It's picked up by Bellpost Hill. Pressure mounts. And the umpire will come in quickly and take possession of the ball. just outside their forward 50. So Miller doing some work again, as we said, with Barton. Barton pushes him underneath the contest, ends up in the hands of McLeod, who kicks on the left foot on the turn towards the half-forward line. Tar comes out, can't take the ball. Bowls over the North Geelong player coming at him, and Matheson. Picked up again by Page. Handball comes out again to Barton, who kicks round his body and towards the forward line. Good position there. Mark wasn't taken there. What's the umpire paid?
He's paid a free kick to Bell Post. I'm
for?
Buggered if I know what for. Unless he just
a hold, I think.
Yeah, his arm went around him.
That's anything it could have been, because we couldn't see it from this side. It's Caleb Basely who's going to be the recipient of the free kick. And he is going to be 25 metres out when he kicks the ball. And again, the angle, not much to work with here.
He can't afford to miss this.
No, not at this stage. So Basely now comes in, kicks towards goal, chips at it. Nice kick of the football. And he doesn't let his side down. He has his first goal of the afternoon, and now the fifth goal to Belpost Hill. 5-3, 33. North Geelong on 7-2-44. 17 minutes gone. Second quarter, Commonwealth Hotel scoreboard.
Does it sound like to you two that I'm just saying the same things over and over again like I did 2 weeks ago and like I've done today? But I've got nothing else to say because that's what's happening. That's what's happening.
They're following a script, aren't they?
Yeah.
Both games are the same, aren't they?
You know what? It might be like the wrestling. It might be like the wrestling.
It's all contrived, you
yeah,
reckon?
it could be like the wrestling. In the last 10 minutes, whoever wins, wins. Oh, jeez.
Back to the middle. Rickett back in the ruck against Lovett. Lovett gets it down. Rove, McLeod to run onto it, but coming off the wing was Ferguson. Left it behind, though. Handball in the middle. Pisano, left foot kick towards centre half forward. Page comes out, the only one to actually run into it and keep his eye on it. He took the mark. Centre half forward, goes to the pocket with the leads on. Oh, North Geelong, good play, getting back there. I think it's Woods, is it?
Or Bryant, or
Bryant.
I can't tell.
Yeah. Oh, look, they're all the same height. Ball will come back. Last line of defence for North Geelong. Might be,
not Fitzsimmons, no, he's
no.
Well, they kicked the ball. You need to tell by the way they kicked the footy.
Yeah, go on then. Ball, Hardman. I think he gave a push, did he?
Stupidest statement I've ever heard.
It was
Woods.
It was Woods. So Belpost Hill with the free kick, right half forward, back to the corridor.
Oh!
Jeez, was that Whitney up before acceptances? Ball spills into the arms of Joel Page and he kicks the goal. So 3-on-3 down there. They worked hard. Whitney went up early. Page stayed down. The ball spilled to him and he kicked the goal. His second of the afternoon. And the sixth for Belpost Hill. They go to 6-3-39. They trail at North Geelong 7-2-44. Commonwealth Hotel second quarter scoreboard. 19 minutes played.
I reckon they've gotten away with it for a couple of years, North. But they just, you know what they need? I'll tell you, you can put one bloke into their side and no one will ever beat them. Who'd be the bloke you'd put in the North Geelong side that no one will ever beat them from then on in?
Vandercluster.
No. No, they've got plenty of them.
Let's think. Who?
North Geelong.
Yeah, you put anyone from any other club into North Geelong side and they'll never get beaten. Who would it be?
Hybans.
James Hybans, without a shadow of a doubt.
So ball back in the middle of the ground, and it's going to be up, and it's tapped down by Lovett, picked up there by Hardman. Hardman looking for some outways, goes, finds Bryant. Bryant went sideways, had Hutchison out there by himself. He kicks round his body now, back towards centre half forward, but the ball has been infringement there.
Yeah, by Steve.
Yep, going to be Lovett's going to win the free kick, and look at the Belpost Hill backman starting to run. So they've all taken up. They're not going to let it their forward stand in defence. They're going to make them work up the ground. So Fitzsimmons is chasing Fursland. Right, and Addy.
DeSanto's forward too now.
So the ball now kicked towards centre wing. Sulix is a target, doesn't take the mark, picked it up at ground level, little handball to Pisano on the left foot, kicked further afield, unfortunately over the top of Martin, and picked up there by Taylor Reynolds, takes the mark, looks back towards the centre of the ground, a dangerous kick. Stevie Rickett read the flight of the ball well, with pace, runs away from Lovett, time to steady, goes out wide. Running player is right, got plenty of space in front, he got the favourite
go all the way,
steps inside 50, looks towards goal, and unfortunately he missed that. You could tell as soon as he kicked it, he missed it. And through for a minor score. 7 goals, 3 now to North Geelong. 6-3 to Belpost Hill. A goal in it. We've travelled 21 minutes. Second quarter, Commonwealth Hotel scoreboard.
What worries me is a couple of those big marks or near marks, which gave him an advantage on the deck for Belpost Hill on the foreline, they don't happen when Steve Rickett's down there, or even to an extent Luke Parker, but he's doing his job around where he is. Rickett's still probably getting beat by Lovett in the ruck. Don't sacrifice that. Put Rickett back.
Lima kicks it in to Fantella, who led out quickly in front of DeSanto and took the marks. Just inside defensive 50 and half back. Chips the ball to Carter. The sergeant got a push after it. The umpire said just hold. So at defensive 50, Carter along the line. High kick. Pack develops. Punched away by Woods to the side of the pack. Lovett gave a good shepherd. Zulix is there as well. Handballed it back to the big fella. Lopes away on the left foot. Tumbling punt. Turns it over. Reynolds takes the mark. He goes short towards towards Rickett on the up. Gave it away to Van Creeken. Looking for a handball. He elects to run away from Lovett. He can do that. Terrible kick off the boot. Parker had it, lost it, left it behind. Pittman, great handball. Van Creeken walks in, 15 metres out and kicks the goal. So his first of the afternoon, great play. The Magpies, 8 for the Maggies. 8-3-51. And they lead Bell Post Hill 6-3-39. Commonafine Hotel, second quarter scoreboard, 22 minutes played.
Well, that's the footy we come to see. That was beautiful football with all the usual suspects involved with Park and that up there. But what I love to see is what we probably haven't seen enough from him this year. Luke Van Creeken kicked 40 or 50 goals last year. You want to see him doing that 2 or 3 times a game. We're probably not quite getting enough out of him. And if he continue to do that, it puts him right on the right street. That was beautiful play.
Another change up now with Barton going back in there. Stevie Rickett still remains on the ground, so maybe they weren't expecting it to be changed so quickly.
Well, they've also all of a sudden got a chance to start winning the ball out of the centre better.
So the ball up now. Stevie Rickett's the only one that actually went for the ball. Barton stayed down. He got collection of the ball, went to Whitney. Whitney goes outside with the left foot. Half forward line. Good mark there by Bryant. Last Garth didn't put it down. Kick into the forward line. All hang on to there was Joel Page. Matheson had him by the jumper. And he's going to... No, he can't do that, Joel. The ball's dead son. Come back and you've got to kick for goal. So Joel Page again, a chance to bring it back to within a goal.
Worth a try.
I suppose it is worth a try.
I know I said this last week, but that just comes back. But if a North Geelong bloke did it, it's 50. It's a huge advantage at disadvantage rule.
So Joel Page is going to be shooting for goal number 3. Distance should not trouble him. Accuracy will be the only concern here. You get a pretty good look at it from where we sit. He comes in now, kicks towards goal. It's a nice looking kick straight through the middle. Joel Page has goal number 3 for himself, and the 7th now for Bell Post Hill. 7-3. Bell Post Hill 8 goals, 3-2. The North Geelong side. 24 minutes gone. Second quarter. Commonafine Hotel second quarter scoreboard.
Oh, I just feel sorry for all the people who haven't come to this ground today. Oh, you just got to feel sorry for them that they're not seeing this. We saw it 2 weeks ago. We told everybody what was going to happen. It's happened, and I feel sorry for the people that haven't turned up today because they're missing something very, very special. Not Bruce McAvaney special. I'm saying bloody special.
Grubby special.
Back to the middle, Barton and Rickett. Rickett goes up, gets it down to Hardman. Off a step, left foot kick, inside 50. McLeod's back there. Key against him. Might sit for Key if he can pick it up. He can. He wheels back around. Oh, great candy from right to left boot. Now he chips it up for Parker from behind. Addy in front. Does well. Cam Addy takes the mark. This time wins that battle. He goes wide looking for Popovsky. Takes the mark. Gives it away by hand to Lentini. And run through defensive. Parker put a bit of pressure on. Handballed it back to Popovsky off a step. Through half back. Martin on a long lead against Reynolds. Ball stays in. Comes back. Lentini comes at pace. Reynolds happy to see it over line 2 against 1. And we'll have a boundary throw in. Centre wing. 6 points of difference. 8-3 playing 7-3. 25 played second term.
Grubby. It was a long run for Martin. I reckon he was pretty glad it went out.
Absolutely. Grubby stealing himself for a half-time feast. Comes up. Martin gets it over the back. Rickett held on to. Basically on hands and knees. Off a step. Martin got a kick around the corner. Might sit for Ferguson. Fade the handball.
Don't argue that time, umpire.
And
he has paid it.
Carter goes with the left foot kick. Oh, is that a hold? The umpire said play on. Over the back of the pack. Whitney can't keep the ball in. And we'll have a throw in. A left forward pocket, northern end of the ground.
You see a lot of them today that don't argue that are a little bit high.
Yep, can't get away with them either these days.
You used to. You used to. Just whatever happened, if you had the ball, you were right in the old days.
So boundary throw in. Barton, Rickett in front. Over the back, third up. North Geelong had the numbers and they fall to the front. Kick out from Eels to a vacant centre position. Who's it going to sit for? Hardman or comes at it. Did well too, Hardman. Now he's got some support. Fitzsimmons handballs it inboard. Hardman, best player on the ground.
Yeah, he's
killing
him.
them. Going through half forward. Left foot kick, terrible. You give him a wrap, and that's what
That's
happens.
what he does.
Ball
It's a
falls
pass.
to Briggy. Handball over the top. Pittman. Fitz sits for him. He's got 3 around him. Handball further afield. Didn't hit a target. Bell post Hill. Popovsky to Addy through the middle. Does nicely. Feigned a handball. Then he gave it. Missed Thursland. Comes the other way. Van Creeken dropped the footy to Sano. Handball to Briggy. Under pressure. Gave it up to McNamara. Handball backwards to Lima. Usually does something constructive with a footy. Goes out wide looking for Welve. Got some support. Pisano. Got a high tackle. Umpire said. The umpire said throw it in as the ball went over the line. 27 minutes played. Second term. 8-3-51. Bell post Hill 7-3-45.
Bell just outside of the forward attacking part, and it's going to be the ruck work being done in the forward line. Fitzsimmons tried to clean it up on the run through, didn't take it, picked up there. Handball goes out from Barton, went out wide. Urquhart leads in the race for the ball, but again the ball's going to run over the boundary line and will be thrown back in. Travis Fursland getting a little bit slowly this time. Kane Swinnerton just sneaking his way back in through the half forward line here for North Geelong, unopposed at the present time. So the ball's tapped down, back of the contest, comes out. They've got the ball, it kicked up. Van Cregan had it, lost it, found Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons high, up and under. It's going to suit Swinnerton here. Going back, PJ to Sando, went back with courage. Ball comes down towards Ben Bryant, who runs back into the centre circle, or centre square. He's taking a tackle. Umpire was going to call play on, but the Bell post still were going to take him on. But unfortunately, they ran into each other. And it's Welve who took the tackle, did the tackle, and went outside to Fantella. Has a running player inside in Carter. He found him. Handball over the top's there if he wants it, but he decides to go back. Looks forward. Who's the running player? Little chip comes out. Goes towards Page again. Through the contest it goes. Picked up there in the half-back line by Wright. Wright fed the ball back in. He got the 1-2. And a little chip over the top. Ended up in the hands of Bryant, who went backwards. Ends up there with Taylor Reynolds. So Reynolds going back to Wright, and Wright's going to look to come to the clubroom side of the ground. Looking for Bryant. Up in front. Doesn't take the mark. Picked up by John Wood. He steps around. Sorry, this is Rob Wood. Sorry, wrong Wood.
Chuck.
Yep, went for the 1 on instead of the 2. So the ball now into the forward line. Martin on hands and knees. Pushed the ball out. Picked up North Geelong. Bryant comes out. Jared Bryant, that is, and went wide and found Van Creeken. So now he steps onto his left side and goes back into the middle of the ground. PJ DeSando read the flight of the ball well. Takes the mark. Chip up over the top. Went towards Stevie Rickett. He'll take it. Runs a little bit wide. Gives himself some space and goes into the forward line. Miller comes out in a long lead. Can't take possession of the ball, but he did very well. At ground level, picked the ball up, kicked it high, and it's coming through. Pisano tapped it down. Ricketts followed up on the left foot. Kicks around his body towards the hot spot. Addy comes out. Bad bounce. Picked up by McNamara. Back to Addy. Addy went to Lentini. Back to Addy. Now he's under pressure. Went to Hutchison. Not the wrong side. Hutchison didn't try to tackle him there. Handball comes out. Went to Swinnerton, who stops and props. His kick was smothered. And it's going to end up with Fantella. So a little bit of breathing space for Bell Post Hill. He comes round the boundary line. Darcy Eels on. Whitney does well. Has the ball. Looked back inside and had Bryant. So this is Jared Bryant now. And he's, Benny Bryant, who kicks into the centre half forward position. Barton's there, coming up. Pittman, ball hits the ground. PJ DeSando reads it well off the contest. Fitzsimmons there also in support. Now he goes on his left foot. That's not a good looking kick. So there's a fair bit of pressure as the siren sounds to end it here at half time at St.Albans Preserve. North Geelong will go in at 8 goals, 3-51, 7-3-45 to Bell Post Hill.
So 6 goals 2 to 4 goals 1 in that second quarter. Goal kickers Dale at half time.
Yes, for Bell Post Hill, 3 each to Joel Page and Dylan Whitney, 1 to Caleb Basey. There's 7. And for North Geelong, 2 to Paul Briggy, 2 to Luke Parker, 1 each to Luke Van Creeken, Lee Hardman, Derek Fitzsimmons,